Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Senior and Living Today. Today, I want to talk to you about another resource that I have found for us. The resource is called Silver Nested. Silver Nested is a resource for house sharing, bringing older adults together. There are other sites out there that might match an older adult with, let's say, a college kid, a college person. But Silver Nested tries to match senior to senior based on their qualifications. So it is a house sharing resource, and it is a newer trend. Senior Nested started in 2015, and it is a national company. So wherever you live, if you're thinking about getting a roommate, this might be something that you want to check out. Yes, you could say it might resemble the Golden Girls TV show, if you remember that. It was older people who lived together successfully, and I'm really glad to see that there is a company that's taking off on that. We are the largest population, and rents and utilities and food, all those items have gone up so much that we all have to think of ways to make our lives livable and yet enjoyable. And I think Silver Nested is an option that people should consider. Like I said, it is for senior adults, and the company can be accessed online, which is something that I love. And right now, the statistics are saying that 1% of senior adults um, used to live with non relatives. Usually, seniors, if they were going to live with someone, they lived with a relative, and only 1% live with non relatives. Well, that has changed. And people have decided that they want a little bit more freedom. And so they are meeting and living with people that are more their age that they feel that they have more in common with. And I think there is certainly a place for that. You would probably like more of the same things, have the same hobbies and the same interests. Economically, seniors are having a harder time making ends meet. They used to spend approximately 30% of their income on housing, and now more than 50% is spent on their housing. That makes it difficult for the homeowner to be able to do household repairs, to be able to turn the heat up as high as they want or the air conditioning up as high as they want and do the routine maintenance and repairs of owning a home. So this is where a roommate or a housemate can really come in and help a senior manage to stay independent and on their own. And there is a difference between, being independent and being isolated. Not a lot of people want to be isolated, but they want that independence. And sometimes when you live with family, the independence kind of gets lost by the wayside. And if you choose to live alone, then you feel the isolation, and that's not good for anybody. So, while it's good, the thought of having a housemate, financially, it is very helpful. But if you can find a housemate that you get along with, that you have the same hobbies with, or you like the same shows and the same activities, then it could really be a great relationship that is born of necessity, even though you didn't know that was going to happen. It could end up being a lot more than just transactional. So how the program with Silver Nested works is both people would find each other online. There would be a profile, Everybody has a profile. The homeowner has a profile with their house. How much room is there? Do you take pets? If so, what kind? Do you smoke or not? Those kinds of things. Um, and then somebody else is also searching. And so when you are find each other and you think you're a match, the homeowner has paid a fee of $50, which is for unlimited texting, unlimited I guess it's not texting, it would be messaging at first. You message through silver nested, so your information is still private. It's unlimited messaging, and you pay the $50 one-time fee. So if that person doesn't work out, you can keep going through until you find the right person through a limited number, which I think is wonderful. And I think $50 is a very affordable fee for what they have to do. And they once you decide that you kind of think that you have a match, then if you want to start talking via text or on the phone, you can. And Silver Nested makes that possible. And then after you guys agree that you think it's a good fit, then Silver Nested um, handles the leasing form for you, and they set up direct deposit so that you two don't have to have the discussion every month of here's my check or how am I going to pay you. And you don't have to have that money talk. You can be roommates, and the money will be direct deposited, and it doesn't have to be something that's always being talked about. Um, the pluses again of having someone else in the home are is of course financial. It's doing activities together. As the homeowner, it is a real benefit for people to be able to age in their home, to age in their community, to not have to move just because it's financially gotten out of hand. If you're still able to live on your own, it might be a lot more comfortable to bring someone in than to have to pack up all your things or downsize and move out. So, I think that's a really great thing when people can age in their home. And I'm sure people are relieved by being able to do that. Having the extra income for both parties, and when I say extra income, the person moving in, if they're splitting their bills in half because they're moving in, and the homeowner, with this extra money, it could open up things for them. Not only can they work on their home, but maybe the two of them can now travel. And whether that's traveling together, or you can travel and know that your house isn't empty, or you travel together, the benefit of the less financial stress could be a very good thing. It's a very simple process with Silver Nested. They match you together. They do the background check. They'll complete the lease agreement for you. Everything is done by DocuSign, so you can sign on the computer electronically um, with the uh, unlimited messages, and the unlimited applicants. So I just think it's a wonderful thing that might be an option for somebody out there who is saying, I really need to live with someone. I don't want to live with someone who's 15. I don't want to live with my daughter or son because they'll be on my last Minerva. It's an option. And I'm so glad that there's a company out there that is catering to us. We are the largest population. Very nice to know that they're out there. Um, and while I don't know anyone personally who's used them, it's just another resource that I'm offering you that I found out is out there that is national, and it's called Silver Nested. So if you are looking for housing solutions, you might Google them and see if they're a good fit for you. So I hope you found this information helpful, or you could pass it on and share it with someone else. And I thank you for spending time with me today on Senior and Living Today.